Morning, Moscow Bears, and welcome to our 11th podcast. Today's date is May 20th, 2020. Please rise and remove hats for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, Theo, I guess it's time for the fact of the day.
All right, this is a pretty cool one. So in 1983, Moscow High School had two professional sports players graduate the same year. That was Andrea Lloyd Curry, who went on to be a WNBA player, and Doug Reisenberg, who went on to be an NFL player. And Lloyd Curry went on to win a gold medal at the Olympics, and Reisenberg went on to be a Super Bowl champion. So it's pretty cool.
That's incredible, yeah.
All right. Also, moving on to our teacher announcements. Last week we made a mistake. Well, not us actually. It was a communication error between I think the school and the state.
Yeah, Miss Bates.
And so we told you guys that the SAT would not be mandatory next year on October 14th, but you will still have to take it on October 14th of next year. However, a lot of colleges aren't going to require it, so don't stress it too much. But still plan to take it.
Also, today is Spirit Day, so for today, it's your favorite elementary school memory day. Send in a picture of your favorite memories to hashtag MHS Quarantine. If you don't have social media, you can send them to klost@msd281.org.
All right, guys, this week is election week for ASB. Elections are on Wednesday the 20th and Thursday the 21st. More information will come from your English teachers, so make sure you are checking your Google Classroom.
All right, for Miss Stanton's health tip of the day, we're going to talk about good money spending habits. All right, so for starting good money spending habits, now we'll put you ahead for the rest of your life. Here are 3 money tips for teenagers. Amongst the pandemic, a lot of teens are working with full employment, babysitting, mowing lawns, or helping family and neighbors with random jobs. Following a few easy money tips will help you reap the benefits of your hard work and reduce your stress levels when you really need cash. So the first tip is to start a money saving habit. The power of this habit is almost as important as the power of time when it comes to money. If you start the habit of saving money now, that habit will be with you for the rest of your life. Speak with your parents, your bank, or a financial advisor about the best savings plan for you.
Now, the next thing you can do is track your spending. This can be hard because as a teenager, you might be earning money by doing things that are paid in cash, and cash is the hardest thing to track. There are all kinds of great money budgeting tools available online, or you could make the habit to pocket half and put the other half in the bank so you don't end up wondering where all the money went to. Now, the third is using your student ID. You can get so many discounts using your ID. Amazon Prime, restaurants, groceries, movies, travel, ski passes, and a lot more. Anytime you buy something, ask if there's a student discount, and then feeling secure about your money can help reduce stress, anxiety, and help save that special purchase, pay for college, or other post-high school opportunities. That was the lunch bell. So what do you recommend for lunch today, Hayden?
So we don't have a recipe today, but something I've been wanting to talk about is during this pandemic, I think we're all, I wouldn't say we're forgetting, but I think it's a good idea that we really support local businesses right now. More than anything, local businesses are suffering, more than anyone else at least, because like a local restaurant, they have no ability to work from home.
Yeah.
And just now, they're starting to reopen dining rooms. So what are some restaurants you guys think that we should tell people to be supporting right now?
Well, one of my personal favorites is Mad Greek. I've gotten that a few times. Greek food, and like Mikey's as well. Both of those. The Greek food here is really good. And that just always hits the spot for me for dinner anytime. You know, I can always go for some good old lamb.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not really a coffee guy, but coffee shops have reopened. So for those people out there that just crave coffee and need the caffeine to get through the day, they are in fact open now. So that is out there, yeah.
And if you're feeling it, the Breakfast Club and the Varsity Diner are still open. They both got pretty good breakfast opportunities.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. And then we have, La Casa Lopez, the great Mexican food that's local in Moscow.
Staple of downtown Moscow for sure. Yeah. There's another restaurant that I would definitely recommend checking out. Some of you might not know about it. It's called Mela. They have Bangladeshi food, and it's really good. And they've also, I believe, they have been giving away free food to people who are unemployed, so definitely worth supporting them. And their food is excellent.
Now we cannot forget about Chang Sing, the Chinese restaurant in downtown Moscow by the post office. Their food is immaculate. It is so good.
Lane, how do you feel about the General Tso's chicken?
Oh my god, the General Tso's chicken. It is so good. Every time I go there, I have to get it. It's a little on the spendy side, but I assure you it is well worth it. The sauce that they put on the General Tso's chicken is unlike anything else.
Now we may have some bias. We may have some bias here.
This is your unbiased opinion, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Sure.
All right.
Also, I don't know if they are open yet, but last time I saw them, there was people there. I think the Sangria Grill is open.
I believe it is. Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll get some more live music down
this week. Yeah. Yeah, great food there.
And also, I saw Karma was opening back up again over by the movie theater. So if you like Indian food,
oh okay, nice. Yeah, I've never been there.
I haven't either.
And also, for real, like even if you're still afraid to go to a restaurant right now,
for sure.
DoorDash is a wonderful way to still support local businesses as long as they are partnered with DoorDash. Mm-hmm. And if they aren't, a good idea is just to call down there and ask if they can do like curbside pickup.
Curbside is really safe and still supporting your local businesses.
Absolutely. Well, now that we've talked about all that food, it's time for Helbling's workout of the day.
Right.
And today we have Frisbee golf. So essentially, we're gonna get exercise in a more a fun way and a less focused way in which like lifting weights or running is. But Frisbee golf, it's a great way to just get out, enjoy the weather.
This is Helbling's workout.
Yeah.
It's a motor control day.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's definitely a very refined skill.
Yeah. And quite personally, I think Frisbee golf is quite fun. I get a lot of enjoyment out of it. It's like golf, but
with a Frisbee.
Yeah. So yeah, get out there and play some Frisbee golf.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to play some Frisbee golf, but you don't feel like you have the proper equipment for it, as long as you own like a $2 crappy Frisbee, the U of I Frisbee golf course has been open for a very long time.
And it is free to the public, right?
It is absolutely free to the public. Just do not hit anyone with your Frisbees.
Yeah, noted. I will not. All right, are you guys ready for some absolutely awesome news that has been going around?
Lay it on me.
Let's go.
So researchers at the Baylor College of Medicine have developed technology that will allow blind people to, see. It's technology that can bypass the eyes, so repairing the eyes isn't. If their eyes are too damaged to be repaired, this can give them vision. So basically, they're given electrodes inside their brain that when they essentially they can use a camera or they can scan with their hand, and it allows them to kind of feel and see the image. So it's definitely still in the works, but it is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then conservationists in Florida have rediscovered the very rare blue bee. The bee was first sighted in 2011, but was not seen again until this spring. The bees have been seen in just 4 locations in a 16 square mile area. Florida does just have everything.
It's got just about every animal. Yeah.
Every animal, every type of person.
It's like the Australia of the United States.
Yeah, I think of Florida as just one really big zoo sometimes,
Including the people, of course.
All right, so for today in history, we're going to start off with some very famous birthdays.
Okay.
So we have 2 famous actors. One is James Stewart, who is, I think he passed away in 97.
Yeah.
But he was a military officer in World War II, I believe, and then he came home to become an actor.
Nice.
He's pretty well known. And a currently living actor is Timothy Olyphant. If either of you have seen any of his work, he's pretty entertaining.
I believe I have, yeah.
Yeah, a couple of movies for sure.
And my personal favorite of today's birthdays is a very popular rapper known as Busta Rhymes.
Now, Hayden, let me stop you right there. Can you name one song of Busta Rhymes?
I can name
last week.
3.
No way.
You've
done your research.
I wrote it down.
Right, okay.
So we have Break Your Neck.
Okay.
There's also Hit 'Em High.
What's that third one?
And my personal favorite, Touch It. The best Busta Rhymes song out there.
And why do you like Touch It?
The beat is phenomenal. I'm not a huge fan of the lyrics, but I do appreciate a song with a decent beat.
Oh, really? Because when I listened to it, there wasn't much of a beat. It was really only lyrics. To
Theo,
me, but
while we
yeah.
were writing this script, I was certain that you claimed to have never even heard of Busta Rhymes.
I'm not saying I listened to Touch It maybe 10 minutes ago, but for the first time. But like there wasn't much of a beat. Just gonna call you out there. But all right, moving on.
Oh, okay. Also, through history, we have. Did you know today in 1498, Vasco da Gama reached India? He was like, wow, really famous explorer, you know? Also, the battle for Hamburger Hill during the Vietnam War ended today after 10 straight days of a brutal conflict.
Wow.
Also, Christopher Columbus also died today, in case you were wondering.
Wow.
And also, a really obscure fact, Levi Strauss and Jacob Davis received the patent for blue jeans today in the 60s.
I mean, it seems obscure, but it's definitely a big business today. So
Yeah.
Imagine if they hadn't received that patent.
Yeah,
where would jeans be today?
Levi's wouldn't be a thing.
Yeah.
All right, so we're returning to our movie club type of thing, and so next on Friday we're actually going to be talking about the movie Over the Hedge, which came out in 2006.
Yeah, so Over the Hedge is like it's a great movie about these animals living in this neighborhood, right? And
Well, don't give too much away. We're going to talk about it.
Just set it up.
I'm just setting it up.
Set it up so we can knock it down on Friday.
Yeah, so it's got like some great actors like Steve Carell, Bruce Willis is even in it.
Bruce Willis's voice is the main character, actually.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just a great movie about friendship expressed through animals. So
Well, it's about friendship,
and
but it's also like more
They have to
family-friendly.
overcome
Ocean's
their
11.
struggle, with the humans that move in.
Well, it's like
next door,
it's
the suburbs.
Well, it's a family heist movie set in the suburbs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's all we've got for today, folks. Tune in on Friday, where we'll hope to have more announcements from faculty to keep you updated, a new lunch to try, and a discussion of the Over the Hedge movie. Remember to stay safe out there, and we'll see you around. What is it, guys?
It's a great day to be a bear. This is a student-led and organized production. However, it is unaffiliated with Moscow High School. This podcast is brought to you by the student body and received no official endorsement from PHS.